Yeah. Hi, hello, and welcome, y'all. So, low key for today's video, I've planned on, meshing two concepts together, and those two being just some ranting about my channel and, having my forever world and Minecraft as my background. And I did low key edit the whole video, and it took, a few hours. So, I low key would appreciate if y'all would leave a like or, at the very least, just watch through the whole video because I put a lot of time and effort into it. And makes me a lot happier seeing that people watch the video and even leave some comments, so I have some stuff to go respond to and check on after the video. But my bad, brain fart. But now for my topic of the video, I'm like, what I want to go on over throughout it. But my topic will be the goals and plans I have set for like my channel's future. So low-key, I had asked myself a question, and that question being why I make videos and my dreams for it, because, this is a passion of mine to, like, keep it going, continuing, making just content that, some people or, a lot of people might end up enjoying. But my answer for that would be, like, I just want to build, like, a community of people whom are, just at peace with their own person and, with all sorts of niche things that they are aware of all around them. So like just really aware people and just to be honest with yourselves and like with all that, like what I mean by it is like just people who are like calm and just to themselves. Nobody who's like people who have opinions and like don't get offended that people may not agree with them and don't get offended at vice versa. So like just really chill people is like what I want to try to build around here. People who are just at peace with themselves. You feel me? And some like branches, like some things that I like add to the tree to make that community is like my forever world here on Minecraft. Like it's like a sort of you know it's the sort of content that'll draw in the people that I want to have around this community. And my rants on different subjects, specifically like niche things that I just come up on a whim on every day. And sometimes I just want to let it out and like speak on those things. And like I know a lot of people might end up enjoying that type of content, but I love to speak on them, and I really don't mind speaking on like a lot of videos nowadays. So my rants are, something I want to build my community around. And, the last thing would be like playing random games every so often. And like, a lot of people might just see a game, on here that's like just the most random thing, like my coffee talk series that I need to get back into. I'll make a video on that tomorrow, low key, for the people who are still here watching right now. But yeah, like niche games like that. Like I just love niche things. So that game really just it has like a dystopian type of feel to it, and like I feel like people from a community who like that type of those type of games, like they'll find a nice place here in this channel. But going on to like some more things I could speak on. So my plans and goals for the future, starting with like my first plan, and today I am starting with 62 subs, and I've only been going at making videos consistently for like the last 3 months, and I built that up in the last 3 months. So I honestly think I'm going at a really good pace, and within the next 3 months I should get to my goal of hitting 100 subs. But by at least by the end of the year, that's being very passive and understanding that I might not build the community as quickly as I want to, but it's still being like passive aggressive. I really do want to get to a certain point. Triple digits would like make me really happy, but also make me feel like my consistency is yielding some kind of results. But I also do plan on playing my Minecraft Forever World a lot more low key. Like I really want to get, this is my second video on it, and we're only in June, so by the end of the year, I maybe want to have 50 videos out on it, and hopefully by then I'm getting like I have a community built around it who enjoy it. But as I go on, that'll happen. But I might also add more rants into the videos instead of just straight gameplay of me playing, or I might also start streaming it a little bit too, because I do have the urge to play it a lot more, and making videos like this take a, this is my second time doing a Forever World video, and it takes at least 2 days to make them. So just wanting to stay on my day by day schedule, I might have to start doing it in certain other formats to get videos out quicker. But some other content that I do have planned is, GTA 6. I've already spoken about it on the channel. It's a game I'm for sure gonna, try to build a community out of once it comes out. It's, we're like a year away from it, so it's a long way away. But hopefully, in between here and then, I, get some traction. That's one of my main goals for this channel, and to start getting some traction and start building a community as soon as possible. And I know I say it a lot, but I just want to make that clear. I have goals for this, and it's not something I just want to have as like a side job or something like that. But I'm dragging to get to the next thing. I want to I plan on getting, like, I really do want to get a PC, and I want to start playing on PC, and with my random games that I play, my niche games that I, find on a whim here in the PlayStation Store. Like, there's so many more on Steam, and I'd love to play a lot of them. Like Schedule One, for instance. Like, that game, I would play that so much if I had it. But the other things of having like a PC that I could, start utilizing is editing my videos a lot better, to a higher quality, and the potential to stream a lot more will become like better, because I'll be able to stream on Twitch. But I think I might just stick to YouTube. I don't really like Twitch's revenue. We'll just say simply, I don't care about. I'm not gonna say I don't care about them making money, but like they don't. The revenue you get from that isn't as good as YouTube, so I probably would just stick to YouTube. But getting on to the next thing I have planned, getting my own place, it'll also like help create the possibility of doing new ideas and projects. So like it goes hand in hand with the PC, because by the time I get my PC, I'll be trying to get my own place, or I'll have enough saved up. But yeah, some new things that I'll have planned out, like once I'm settled, or IRL content, or staying in that realm, like traveling to different places, because I really do want to travel. And one of the bigger places I want to travel to is Japan, and I could make so much content there. Like, I would literally, I would want to move there one day, so I could like just make content on my life and adjust into that area. But just small things over time, like I'd go and visit and see if I actually really would like it, and my expectations are met. But another niche thing that I would add to this channel is probably like cooking, and that's because that's another passion of mine. And adding two passions together might yield really good results, like if you really do care about the two. So I'd probably make like a second channel. I know I'm like jumping really far ahead too, but like a second channel would be nice to work on cooking and shit like that. But that's something I would only focus on once I get my own place. But yeah. Alright. So I know I have like a main purpose already for my channel, but like one of my sub reasons, and by some of my content that I've posted so far, you could maybe get a hint of it, but low key, like, this channel helps me a lot at making content that lets me release my emotions that I'd like, otherwise hold back. Would like it helps so much to release emotions. Like it's pretty common knowledge, and I'm sure everybody like understands that. But it also helps me to stay consistent and like keep my mental at peace and calm. And like honestly, it helps my anxiety the most, because with that, like I know with every video that I post on here, somebody that I don't know, or people that even I do know that I haven't seen in a while, can see the content. And my voice is up here, what I speak about is up here, I put my feelings up here to a degree. So like it helps me get the way I view things when my anxiety strikes. Like it helps me change those. It helps me stay more motivated. And like to me, like I've already gotten better at conversing and shit like that, for instance. And I'm just more at peace when I'm in those conversations instead of freaking out, being hot. Like anxiety is a weird thing, and for people who have it, you'll know what I mean. And YouTube is a really good way of releasing some of those pent up emotions. But also, like one more thing I could go off of with the anxiety is like I play a lot of solo queue or like solo games, but I might start playing like with a few people. Like I do it in Rivals a lot, but like for Minecraft, I might play with a few people. But when I'm just playing by myself or like with one person, it makes it a lot easier to like learn how to talk a lot better, especially in solo queue, for instance, in Rivals. Like, excuse me, but it helps like talking with people you don't know at all, and helps you build like a personality, if that makes sense. Oh no, I just that's one of my pet peeves of what I just did. But let me get to my final notes real quick, y'all. All right, so low key after that peaceful little set piece I had, and a little moment of silence for my rambling, I do have some like final notes for the video. And low key I just want to say like I enjoy like my process and the product of that work, and any support so far that has been sent towards me. Like it's been keeping me on my pattern, releasing consistently, releasing the same type of content that I want to build my foundation of my community with. And I also see others with this with some experience, or have just started streaming or making content. And I'm honestly competitive, so like I really do like want to like stay on track longer than some of the people who might be small careers as well, but they're not on the same basis as me, like same content basis. Like they're not releasing on the same schedule and stuff like that. So like in terms of like trying to beat them to the punch of a really good idea, like that's how I'm competitive. And I just wanted to say that real quick because like there's multiple reasons for why like I continue doing this. And being competitive is a good way of staying competitive, staying motivated, I mean. So but my bad, I be like rambling a little bit too much and I get a foggy brain, I'll say. But one more thing I just want to say is like I want to try to keep this going for as long as possible and as long as I can. And I have love for it also, but I really want to keep my authentic style of the content I've been creating. Like, and what I mean by that is like I do rants, I do niche games, and I do Minecraft. Like this is gonna be like a staple on my channel now. So like I just want to keep the same style going. I'm gonna stay competitive, but at the same time I might introduce new ideas over time. And as the community grows, I hope y'all will enjoy that. For the people who have been here so far, I honestly do appreciate y'all the most. And yeah, so aside from that, that's about all I want to rant on for my plans and goals for this channel. And just some things off the top of my head too, in terms of like my appreciation for y'all. But just another 4 minutes of this video that I just don't have anything to say for, and I could have put some time into it. But low-key, this game sounds so nice, like when you're just playing by yourself and you have like the music and the ambient noises on. So for the next about 3.5 minutes. I want y'all to just enjoy the gameplay, watch me finish up this town center that I'm creating, and yeah, just look forward to some more Forever World content and coffee talk for sure tomorrow. But I also have some other videos in the vault ready to come out as well. So yeah, I hope y'all appreciate the videos that might end up dropping. But also, one last thing. This is the last thing. Honestly, my favorite thing to like interact with in the channel is comments. So leave some comments in this video. You know, just drop whatever you're thinking low key. And if you got any like niche ideas that I can maybe use, I would appreciate that as well. Cause I want to speak about things that y'all might be interested in as well. And if they align with my interests as well, like it's a win-win for the community and myself and the content. But yeah, let me go ahead and let y'all enjoy the rest of this video, and bye.